Kremlin's favorite publication accidentally published the number of military casualties in Ukraine. The Russian general's mention of a third country after the invasion of Ukraine created an earthquake effect. Putin's tank cemetery on the Ukrainian border was shared on social media, while the Kremlin's favorite publication accidentally published the number of soldiers killed in Ukraine. It will be 2 months tomorrow in Russia's attempt to invade Ukraine, and a Russian general's statement that a third country will be opened with the capture of the southern regions of Ukraine echoed around the world. Russian General Rustam Minnekaev admitted that after their expulsion from Kiev, they focused not only on the Donbas, but also on the south of Ukraine. According to the general, taking control of the south of Ukraine will allow it to reach Moldova and will open a door to the Transnistria region, which is under the control of pro-Russian separatists. Although the world considers the Transnistria region, located on Ukraine's southwestern border, to be part of Moldova, this region is governed by a Moscow-backed government. Russian troops are stationed in Transnistria. Ukrainian leader Zelensky clearly interpreted what the Russian commander was aiming at with his words. According to Zelensky, Russia's attack on Ukraine is only the beginning and Moscow wants to invade other countries as well. Well, this only confirms what I've said over and over. Russia's attempt to invade Ukraine is only the beginning, then they want to attack other countries as well. All countries must fight with us and help us. Because we are the first on this path. Who's next? Those who say they are neutral today in order not to lose anything are taking a risky gamble because they will lose everything. Ukraine's Ministry of Defense also reacted to the RU general's words, saying, they don't hide it anymore. Russia thus admitted that the aim of the second phase of the war was not to win victory over the fictional Nazis, but to occupy the east and south of Ukraine. This is open imperialism. Shared. New evidence is emerging about the massacres committed by Russia, which has not yet captured the Azovstal iron and steel factory in the port city of Mariupol, on Ukraine's Azov Sea coast. The image of another cemetery located on the Russian side of the Ukraine-Russia border was also published on social media. In the cemetery directly opposite Kharkiv and Sumy, Russian tanks shot by Ukraine are lined up in rows. Some of the armored vehicles and tanks are completely destroyed, and some are damaged. In Russia, where even the use of words like occupation, attack, war, and invasion is prohibited, there has been another big leak. Redovka, one of the favorite media organs of the Kremlin, wrote that 13,414 Russian soldiers were killed in Ukraine and 7,000 were missing. In the news based on the daily briefing of the Russian Ministry of Defense, it was also stated that 116 sailors died and more than 100 were missing on the Moskva warship sunk by Ukraine. The news shared on social media was deleted in a short time, but many people had already taken screenshots. In its first statement, the publication claimed that it was cyber-attacked by hackers. Making a statement a few hours after the news, the Russian Ministry of Defense admitted that a sailor died in Moskva, which was buried in the Black Sea, and 27 of them were missing. The Russian Ministry of Defense insists that a fire broke out on the ship that Ukraine hit with Neptune missiles and argues that 396 sailors were evacuated. In March, the Kremlin-controlled Komsomolskaya Pravda newspaper also erroneously published the number of Russian soldiers killed in Ukraine. In the news published on the website on March 21, it was written that Russia lost 9,861 soldiers in Ukraine. Komsomolskaya Pravda, like Redovka, immediately removed the news from its website and claimed that it had been cyber-attacked. According to British intelligence, the Russian army was unable to reach its targets despite the great military mobilization, and the Ukrainian army launched counterattacks targeting the Russian invaders. Britain also emphasizes that Ukraine's air and sea space is still not controlled by Russia. Russia, which gave a clear warning to Britain not to send weapons to Ukraine during the week, published a remarkable news through its official media. According to the report, sabotage experts in the British Army's special forces are already in Ukraine. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, on the other hand, said that they had trained dozens of Ukrainian soldiers in the UK during the week.